Hello, ladies and gents. So today we're going to talk about my 5 most hated, loathed. I wish they would get hit by a truck. I wish they had bad luck all their life. I wish fans will heckle them in their real life. These are the people that I despise the worst, the most on television, whether it's a TV show or sports show, whatever. As long as it's regular television, we're not talking about films today. We'll hit that later on. But today we're talking about those people that just annoy the shit out of you, right? And so number 5, we're going to start off with a good one. Number 5 is none other than let me interrupt you before you can finish your point. Let me present a point, and thereby I go and interrupt the said point that I presented. Let me put my 2 cents in when we have 2 actual debaters, and I'm the moderator, interrupting all of the damn dialogue. Molly Cameron, number 5. Man, you see, from the outside looking in, Molly isn't that bad. She's very attractive. I'm sure she's smart. She's married to an NBA great, Jalen Rose. And I mean this as no disrespect to you, Molly, or Jalen. However, this is my fucking list, and this is what I'm saying. She is so annoying. When Stephen A is trying to present a point, when Max Kellerman is trying to present a point, hell, even when you got guests trying to present a point, she does this.
Went out there and they balled and they handled their business.
I love that story, but see, they're winning without Kyrie.
As good as he
Now
used to be.
people are playing into their 40s.
Well, one
I'm
guy,
just saying, who's that deep? Maybe they just didn't like the offer.
You can't get around. Oh, that's your opinion. This one is mine. You can't get around.
See what I mean? It's like, I'm just saying to myself, like, look, now sometimes she does present valid points. Problem is, she don't let anybody else freaking present their points, right? I remember it was one time when Molly said, hey, stop interrupting everybody. And you should have saw Max's face. Matter of fact, and there we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, you are a moderator. Your job is to present a question for the affirmative and for the negative to debate. And as they debate on that topic, if they veer off too far, if they go astray too fucking to the left or to the right, then you're supposed to bring them back in. The problem is, you as a moderator, you're the one that goes astray and takes everybody out. And the actual debaters have to moderate you and themselves. So all I'm saying is, I can't stand her. She's heavily annoying. Number 5. All right, let's go to number 4 of my most hated characters, right? So this was a hard one because the one that's coming after this, I had to say, you know what, that person deserved a little bit more. But you know what? Number 4 is Gemma Teller off of Sons of Anarchy. Man, like the amount of fires that this chick started, all because of her selfish need and want to be the queen of the Sam Crow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she caused everything. She caused Jack's father to want to kill himself because she started to screw his best friend Clay. I mean, Clay should have been on this list too, but I think Gemma had more of an impact of just fuck-uppery in that whole show, right? And I couldn't stand the way she always found a way to manipulate her way into a situation, to get somebody out the situation. I don't know, stab somebody in the back of the fucking head. Spoilers if you haven't watched Sons of Anarchy, but yeah, she stabs Jack's wife in the back of the head because she thought that, you know, Tara was going to cooperate with the officials, but she wasn't. And after she figured that out, she pawned it off on some poor little Asian guy who got his damn head stabbed in by Jax Teller. And even more things. I remember she just, even when she was about to die, she left one little thing for her grandson, who's probably gonna look at that little ring and say to himself, man, I need to be in Sam Crow. Or it's gonna remind him, because he's remembering all this stuff. As children, we put it in our subconscious and he remembers. But that bitch, she's the one that caused all of it. She caused Jack's father to kill herself. She killed Tara. She had innocence killed. Hell, she even got Clay killed because once somebody betrayed her, she just let him go. And I'm glad with her sheriff friend, what he said, you're gonna end up alone, and she died alone. You might as well say alone because Jax killed her in a damn garden, face in the dirt. You deserved it. Can't stand you. Number 3, all right? Ooh, number three. Man. Tyreek from Power. I've never ever wanted to just grab a thing of baby powder and slap the shit out of somebody. And especially Tyreek when he makes these dumbass faces, as we see. Man, that kid is so annoying. And he started off, he had a lot of promise, you know what I'm saying? He had a lot of, he's fucked up, fuck him. Anyway, this guy, I wish that like all of his shoes got ink all over, you know? I wish that somebody steals his card and hacks it. Now, that's just, I can't stand him. I mean, first of all, he always try to act big and bad, right? But in the moments where he's supposed to act big and bad, he fucking doesn't. Like, I don't know, helping your sister when she's about to get shot in the face, and all you do is sit back and look, you know, crazy. But then you got the nerve to go to Ghost and say, hey, you're fucking selfish and you do everything for yourself. That makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. You were selfish because you were too much of a punk to get out. You could have screamed, you could have rocked, you could have yelled, you could have called cops, you could have did anything. But no, you just stood there and watched your sister get shot point blank in the chest. Tyreek, you are a punk. Tyreek, I can't stand you. I can't. And I hope after this mid-season finale, I hope somehow a garbage truck hits you and you just die. I can't stand him. He's horrible. All right. Let's get to number 2. Now, these next 2 are coming from the same series, and I had to include them because I just hate them that fucking. It is what it is. Littlefinger. Now, all of my GOT fans out there, all of my Game of Thrones fans out there, everybody know how sneaky, how conniving, how much of a fucking snake that Littlefinger was. From the beginning of the freaking show, almost to the end, because he didn't quite make it. He got his throat slit by that one. You know, he got his throat slit, and Arya, she took him out. But before that, he caused so many different things. He caused the war between the Lannisters in the North, all because of his need to want to be with a woman that didn't want to be with him. I mean, come on, he's the prototypical guy. Dude, she didn't fucking want you. Move on. But no, he had to do all this stuff to try to get the love and the affection of a woman that didn't even care about him, right? He betrayed the king of the North. He betrayed him. Made it so he got his head chopped right the hell off, right? He sold a woman who he said that he loved to Ramsay Bolton, which is, Ramsay is a motherfucker. He is. Ramsay is evil. But I like Ramsay because he knew who he was. Can I say, maybe I'm gonna say that? Who knows? Anyway, Littlefinger even sold her to his raping. It's Ramsay Bolton. If you don't know, watch Game of Thrones. He's an evil fucker. But yes, Littlefinger did all this. And in the end, he even tried to turn sister Arya against Sansa. He tried to turn family against each other for his need of power and for his need of respect and for him trying to turn Sansa into the woman that he always wanted. But in the end, he couldn't even do that right, and he died a great death. I hope maggots went inside of his body, took a couple of craps, and just produced more maggots, and they just kept shitting until they covered his whole body, because I can't stand them. You Littlefinger. Last but not least, the holy of the holy, the holy grail, the El Umbro Uno. Is that right? Anyway, this piece of shit, I think, is unanimously the worst person ever on television. It was so bad that this actor quit acting due to the heckling and the hate that he got from real life people. I mean, they couldn't even separate it. Now, that's a benefit to him that he is an outstanding actor and he just pulls that much out of you that you want to just rip his face off. But at the end of the day, number 1, and I'm pretty sure you all know it, Joffrey Baratheon. Oh, I have to take a minute to just think about what I'm gonna say about this fucker. Whew. I've never seen a more cowardly, sadistic, annoying, little sniveling, little privileged, little rich fucker. And the thing that was crazy about Joffrey more than anybody else is he was young. I mean, he was young. He was going to be evil. If he didn't get poisoned and die like a little punk, he was going to be evil for eons, and then the children he had would probably be evil because he'll probably torture them to make them sadistic in some kind of way, because we saw that he even shot up a woman with a lot of arrows because that's what to do, because he's just a fucked up individual. Joffrey not only was a coward, but he tried to display as if he had strength due to the fact that he became king after his father got killed by a pig. Yeah, it's a pretty shitty way to die. But yeah, he became the new king. And this little fucker, just the way he looked, the way he made that little snivering grin, the way he dressed, the way his energy was, the way he blinked, everything made you hate him. I have never in my life ever cheered, had more joy, was more emphatic, was more happy than when that little fucker died. when he died at the purple wedding and you saw him choking on his own organs, on his own blood and writhing pain to make it even worse, with his last ounce of life, he doesn't say something like a normal person would do, like, hey, I'm sorry for everything I did. I don't know, maybe on the other side I can be forgiven. No. He don't do that. Nope. You know what he does? He points at his uncle, Tyrion, who is the best actor on that show, by the way. Shout out, Tyrion. Yeah. Anyway, points him out to cause more damage to him. Not only did he try to have sex with his wife at the time, Sansa, not only did he embarrass him by making him his wine boy, not only did he embarrass Sansa by making her watch her father be beheaded, and as they paraded around her father's freaking head around the entire Westeros. No. He just had to cause more problems right before he died. I think his genes were evil. I think his thoughts were evil. I think his spirit was evil. His soul was evil. And the actor who played him, if I saw him in real life, I'd probably kick him in the chest. Not really. But anyway, I hate Joffrey. He's the worst ever fucker that's ever been on television. Can't stand him. I think everybody can agree they can't stand Joffrey. He is just, oh. Now, there was some honorable mentions. Like I said, Ramsay Bolton off the Game of Thrones, but I don't know. I like Ramsay. Ramsay wasn't too bad. Also back to Sons of Anarchy with, what was his name? Juice. Juice started off strong, man. I thought Juice was a ride or die, was a G, but then he started to, snitch, and then in the end, he really died like a punk. Yeah, everything that happened to him, I laughed. I wanted it to happen to him because he caused a lot of stuff. He went left, he went right. He deserved it. But yeah, that was my list. Number 5, Molly Karam. Number 4, Gemma. Number 3, Tyreek. Number 2, Littlefinger. And number 1, look, get a zoom in on this one. Number 1, Joffrey. I can't stand him. I wish all those fuckers that I mentioned, no real life harm. But if I was in that show and somehow they could come around, or somehow I won't get arrested if it was, first take, I would just, toss baby powder in their face with a big smack. This has been Tide Talks. This has been my rant of the day, my 5 most hated television personalities and or TV characters on television. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a little different than I've done before. I got a new camera. Tell me how it looks. Does it look shittier than the other videos? Does it look better? That's it. Tide Talks. Stay tuned to my next video. Subscribe. One of these corners, you'll see it. It's a little YouTube icon. You just click it, automatic subscribe, and you don't even have to leave the video. You're already subscribed. So I appreciate all my subscribers. I'm going to keep trying to come out with content that I feel good to my heart, my soul. I'm going to try to be as much as unique as myself as possible. It's your boy Tide Talks. Fuck Joffrey. I'm out.